Hey everybody, Courtney here with a practice that's going to help you relax deeply. I encourage you to grab a block if you have them. And if you don't, you can still do this practice. Just make sure that you've got a firm pillow somewhere nearby. So find your way to your mat with your props in reach. We're gonna lie down for this practice. So do recline, make sure you're warm. Knees bent, feet flat. Allowing yourself to simply ground. And as we begin, scan from head to toe. Choosing to arrive in the present, big inhale through your nose. And breathe out anything not serving you. Inhaling what the yogis reference as prana, life force. And exhale anything stagnant. Take a moment here, recross the right ankle over that left thigh. Press the right thigh away from the left thigh, from the belly, once or twice. Then pick up your left foot, reach through and around to your left thigh at first. Maybe all the way to the shin. Helping to release and stretch those muscles in the outer upper hips, the glutes. You might feel it in the lower back. Easing a touch further by nudging your right thigh away with that elbow. Or just letting the stretcher in be enough. Last moments here. And then do bring your feet to the floor, even out your hips and waist. Side two, left ankle over that right thigh. Picking up the right foot, you'll reach through to the hamstring or shin. And taking your time here, you can use the hand at first, you can use the elbow right away. Do allow that left thigh to move a little further. Then do scan again, maybe now from the feet to the crown. Or can you soften and do a little less? In turn, that feeling of relaxing might come a little bit sooner than expected. And eventually both feet to the floor. Now we're going to find that block. You're going to take it underneath the sacrum, that's the very base of your spine. With an inhale, lift your pelvis up. Find the sweet spot where the lower back meets the glutes. And do allow yourself to melt around the block for a few more breaths, feeling that natural curve being supported. And wiggle the toes, making sure knees are over ankles. Letting those hip flexors, the lower belly soften completely at the end of the exhale. And maybe fill a little more deeply, expanding the heart, the lungs with the inhale. Another breath or two just being here. And then adding on, you're going to lift your feet up one by one, bringing your knees toward the belly. Feel that the sacrum, the tailbone are still fully relaxed. The neck has a natural curve, but we're not exploiting it. And do start to reach the heels up one by one from there. If you have to come down and adjust, do. Take yourself out of it. Returning to the bridge or even adjusting the block. Big toes can rest on each other, feet can stay about hip width, knees still soft. And also take the arms a bit wider. Brighten the toes or fully flex the feet, let the legs split wide. And either way, another 10 breaths or so just being upside down. In total, right around 15, 20, even 25, to get the benefits of being inverted. Head is below your heart, legs above the heart. And a lot of this is the calming effect to the nervous system, soothing for our circulation, our lymphatic system as well. If the mind is racing elsewhere, let it land in the present. Listening to that rise and fall of each breath. Working with an ocean sound or whatever you need right now to help you let go and relax deeply. Maybe lengthening the inhale. And then in turn the exhale. And even extending that out breath ever so slightly. Helping you to calm more deeply. The feet are wide, ease them toward each other, lingering a little longer upside down. Let your lower back stay as relaxed as possible on that block. Knees move toward the chest, toward the belly, in the tiniest rocks and sways imaginable. With knees bent, bring feet flat to the ground. Let your lower back stay relaxed, subtle adjustments to feel that support. And slide that right heel forward and long, toes turn up. Slide the left heel forward and long, toes turn up. Inner thighs roll down. Let's reach back through the arms. We'll stretch, little yawn. Walk your feet back in. Using the strength of the legs, the arms lift up. Coming out of that bridge, vertebra by vertebra, do lower down. Give your knees a gentle squeeze. Let your body just circle a few times each way, rolling around that sacrum region. Maybe sighing out any tension, stress that revealed itself. Feet to the floor, adjust your hips a few centimeters to the right, a few inches at most if that's what the back needs. Reaching right, your knees do start to move left. You can always support that right arm and or the legs with a prop. Taking a few more cycles on your own. And then of course you'll reverse direction, taking it to side two. Noting you can always linger a bit longer in that easy twist that needs some time. Hips will move left. Knees, feet will move right. Taking something similar, but maybe not exactly the same. Breathing in, maybe something along the lines of what we reference as a sankalpa, an intention. And breathing out, anything from the day, from the last few moments that are not serving you. Noticing any inner monologue that maybe went somewhere you'd rather it not go. Bring it back to something that is grounding, that allows you to find a little extra peace in this moment. Knees bent, feet flat, maybe staying as you are, or sliding legs long and wide. The more traditional resting pose, Savasana. One hand can come to the belly, one to the heart, and choose to let yourself be, anchoring to that rise and fall of each breath, giving yourself a sacred pause before any other responsibilities. Take at least a few more breaths lingering here. Namaste.